Okay, so welcome to the second Audioboo video. This one will explain and show you how to download the application to your mobile phone and then how to actually send out messages and how to use that app. Now I have an Android phone, so the screenshots you'll see will be from that, but it's very similar for an iPhone. And the app is also available for Nokia phones, but isn't available for Windows phones or for Blackberries. So if you have one of those, I'm really sorry, but you will have to use the computer for Audioboo. But if you have an iPhone, a Nokia, or if you have an Android, then you're very lucky. You can have Andy Waring in your pocket or in your handbag and listen to him wherever you are. How fantastic is that? So, the first thing we need to do with the phone is just turn it on, unlock it. May sound obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people would miss that part. Now, what we need to do is, on Android, we need to go to the Play Store, and for iPhone, that will be the App Store. Okay, once we're in Google Play or in the Play Store, we need to search now for Audioboo. So what we're going to do is click on the little magnifying glass and we're going to type in Audioboo, and then we're going to press the enter button. That will go away. It may take a moment, but it will search and we'll find Audioboo. So we can see this is first in our list, so I'm going to click on that and I've got the option to install. So I'm going to click install and it's going to ask me to confirm that, so I'll go accept and install. Now we can leave that for a moment. That will download the application and we'll set it up for us. We will eventually get to the screen, back to the Audioboo screen in the Play Store, where it says uninstall or open. Now at this point I'm just going to exit the Play Store just by pressing the home button on the phone, and that will take me back to the home screen. Now I can click here on menu, and in my menu, if I scroll along, I will find a little sort of pinky purpley square with a microphone in it with the word Audioboo under it. All I need to do now is click on that button. Now that's it, we are actually using Audioboo. Now it's a bit of a pain at the moment because we cannot see easily the boos and the feeds that we've followed on the computer. So what we're going to do is, where it says browse up towards the top, I'm going to just scroll that along so that we see the black square with settings. So if you click on that, it will say that your account is currently unlinked. There won't be a little blue dot, and the button will be saying link account. So what I want you to do is just hit link account, and now we see this screen come up. We need to type in your username and your password that we used when we signed up for Audioboo on the computer in the last video. Now I'm going to use a slightly different one to the one I used in the video because I actually want to use my real account. So that's RM Churchwell, and then I shall put in my password. I can then hit login, and we will now see if we've been successful. It will tell us that we're logged in. If it's not successful, you just need to go back, just check your username and password, make sure you've got them right, and just try again and hit login. Now we'll be back to the screen we had a moment ago, but this time rather than saying link account, it will say unlink account, and there'll be a little sort of blue light just underneath that. That means we're linked up. That's brilliant. So if you now just press the back button on your phone, we'll get back to the main Audioboo screen. Now what I want to do now is just go and make sure that we can see the Andy Waring and the Go Soaring boos. So if we just scroll along on that menu at the top until we get to browse, and if we click on browse, you will notice that it will show all of the boos. Okay, it will show featured boos. That's not much use to us. There's maybe potentially some very useful bits in there, but there's a lot of rubbish as well. What we want to be able to do is find the boos we want to listen to. So if you click on your menu button while in this screen, the little menu will come up at the bottom, one saying refresh and one saying filter. Click on filter and then click on followed boos. And after a moment you will see that the screen will change, say followed boos, and you'll see the boos for the people we followed on the computer. Exactly the same list. It appears on the computer, it will appear on the phone, and vice versa. So we can listen to one of these boos just by clicking on it. Okay, and so if I press on that, you will see at the bottom there's a little bar and it's now playing. Okay, you can't hear that because this is just a screenshot, but I could when I actually press play. We can pause that just by pressing pause, or by clicking on another one and it will start that up. So we can actually listen to those boos here. Fantastic. So if we now press the back button again, we want to talk about how to send a boo. The biggest mistake that people make with this is from this home screen, they click on the record button at the bottom. Now, if you're wanting to send an Audioboo on your page so that anyone in the world can listen to it, but particularly your team, that's fine. If, on the other hand, you're wanting to send an Audioboo to Andy or for the Go Soaring course, then if you put it in there, Andy will not receive it. It is as simple as that. So what we need to do is make sure that he actually gets the boo that we want him to. So on the menu, just scroll along to the right, all the way to the right until we see contacts. So we click on contacts and we'll see that the two contacts that we're following, Andy Waring and Go Soaring, are actually in that list. Now I'm just going to choose Go Soaring for the moment, and you can see that we have Andy's picture again. We have the option to unfollow him from here, which we don't really want to do, but we can also send a DM. Now a DM is a direct message. It's a little bit like picking up the phone to Andy and getting his voicemail. Okay, so we click on Send DM and we will see this rather funny looking screen. We don't need to worry about this particularly. The main bit we need to do is look at the record button. So if we press record, okay, we'll get 3 numbers with that sound. Okay, after the third one, that's actually now recording. So you can hold the phone up to your ear as you would do when you're on the phone, and that will be recording that message for you. It's as simple as that. When you've finished with the recording, you take it out, take it away from your ear, and press the pause button. Now the screen's changed slightly. We can either resume that recording from where we left off, we can restart and it'll go back and overwrite everything we've already done, or if we're happy with it, we can press the green button and it will publish it. Okay, and in fact, publish it means send it. Now in Describe Your Boo, you just need to type something that's useful in there, okay, and then we press upload. That will then be uploaded and Andy will be notified that he's got that, and that's it. He can do what he likes with that Audioboo, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. You've done that little piece of homework for the Go Soaring course. Really hope that's been helpful. If there's any other information that you would like regarding Audioboo, please don't hesitate to contact me, and I will do my best to answer any questions. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.